Okay, welcome to the 43 webinar tactics that are worth 20 million US dollars. So this is from the Mindvalley Insights. So these are the 43 webinar tactics worth $20 million. So Charles Stanley, he had worked with Mindvalley for over 2 years. He had written copies that with product launches. He has done more than 30 product launches, which includes landing pages, sales pages, webinar scripts, email copy, and more. So he's bringing you this biggest tactics which I got hands of. So if you want a copy of this, ping me on personal window. This is not for free. There's a price or there's a value for it, that's for sure. So I have to let loose a little fear I have in my heart. I'm afraid uh, what you're going to read here. It's a powerful weapon of mass influence that in the wrong hands could be disastrous. So to keep my little fear in check, can I ask you of a promise that you would only use these tactics to promote genuinely good stuff? So the good stuff, which is genuine right here, is trying to share this. And let's begin. So webinars, the number one online marketing medium for mass control. So webinars are not uncommon these days, meaning it's not a novelty. However, even though that decreases the value of a webinar, no one can argue it's the most powerful online sales medium ever invented. Thank you, Lian Shivakumar, for watching this. Thank you, Pawan Verma, for watching this. Hit share. So if you want direct attention during a timed webinar, the attention span of the attendee is at least 45 minutes on average, which in Attention Academy, where everyone completes or competes for your attention, that means jackpot. So an article or a video can't have the same effect. So webinar gives you 45 minutes of attention span. Educating the prospect is certainly worth it. All the money in the world, there ain't any sales presentation you can't do in 45 minutes. So you can sell anything from jet planes to Java chips, which leads to my second point. So ability to sell directly. The genius of webinar is that after educating the prospects for a full 45 minutes to an hour, you have the opportunity to directly pitch your product. As long as you make a smooth transition, people won't realize they are being sold until it's too late. It's every salesperson's dream to sell the thing. So commitment and consistency is quite important. Webinars are event. This means the user has to show up for the event. There's a different psychology at play when a person is randomly shown a video versus when a person decides to appear a particular presentation. So according to psychology expert Robert, as humans are hardwired for commitment and consistency. And when a person decides to watch a particular presentation, he is more likely to stick to till the end. So the three components that makes webinars the multi-million-dollar piece, they are. So however, the directness of webinar also means prospects have more time to call you out on your bullshit. So when they work mysteriously well. When they don't, they bomb miserably. So at Mindvalley, they've used the single webinar that led to almost $2 million in sales. In other days, when it struggled to pull in $40,000 in sales, you can't win consistently with webinars, or can you? So this particular live stream, I'm going to tell you what it takes to do successful sales in webinars. And this is something which you will get as part of the series also when you ping me. So this is another important banner for from one of the most successful webinars, Unlimited Abundance. Break free from 24 abundance blocks holding you back from a life of affluence and contribution. So remember, the most important metric is VPL. VPL is value per lead. This is very, very important, meaning an average revenue generated by a person who signed up for a webinar. You get this by taking the total revenue from the webinar and dividing it by the number of registered participants. So fish your JV partners audience. Monetize early. Webinar invitation, what does it take? Serving appetizers. So before you open up your webinar for registration, serve content that warms up the audience. It can be blog post or a video or an infographic. This helps introduce the webinar topic and the teacher. So it's sort of like dating. You need to earn trust. before you can proceed. So show the credentials, show the transformation people are getting in, show the author up close and personal. So let the visuals flow towards the call to action. Keep it short and snappy. So if you'd like to grab a copy of this, ping me in the personal window. It's not for free. There's a price for it. Thank you, Samir Kagde, for joining in live. So use your countdown timers. Offer replay, hit share for this. If I see a share, then probably I'll offer you something more valuable than this as well. So best 3 testimonials on the landing page, it's a must. So deliver a powerful 24-hour scarcity email. This is what I'm going to do as well. So focus on what you're going to experience. Your webinar is not just a webinar, it's an event, an experience. Why do people go to watch movies and dramas in theaters? Because of the experience. So think as if your webinar is an event and you're delivering an experience. So focus on what they will experience. Will you be taking them through a roller coaster ride, or probably do people realize more? Will you be able to demonstrate how to actually solve the client's problems? So be clear in your invitation, and I love the strategies which are being implemented. The webinar videos are very powerful. I'm glued to these guys. So add a video on your landing page. That's very important. Involve mystery. Best webinars have a promise to reveal something of great importance to the audience. So just like the best soap operas are the ones which seem to prolong their mysteries, one of the most successful webinars at Mindvalley recently involved this promise. We will let you experience a breakthrough technology that reprograms your mind in minutes. We will let you experience a breakthrough technology that reprograms your mind in minutes. So it doesn't have to be that complicated. It can be like Mike's The Truth About Six-Pack Abs webinar. So this is the same as individuals who are trying to benefit. So the benefit-driven title is very important. Can you communicate the number one benefit of listening to webinar directly on the webinar name? So unblock your abundance. This again tested and proven. Getting them to show up is very important. Offer pre-training materials. This is very important. Every Mindvalley webinar comes with a workbook, download workbook, which they ask to print, asking a power question. So the number one job of marketing message is to get a response. So be it engaging, be it keep the engaging. So I don't know if Samir is still watching, or Pawan or Shiv Kumar is watching. If you have any questions, just comment below. This goes back to the golden rule of marketing. The number one job of a marketing message is to get a response. So retarget every step of the way. Facebook and Google allows you to retarget your clients or customers. Showcase the host, just like Oprah Winfrey. I tell many coaches whom I talk to, whom I speak to follow these tactics. In fact, it does help you accelerate your sales. So build a community around it. Create a ladder of awareness, invite sequence. What is it? What's in it for me? Why this is different? I don't know. So experience phase is quite important. Take an audience first approach. So I'm going to continue a live series of this sort. In the rest of the videos, I'm going to launch lots of live videos, probably be it the webinar or be it the live stream on the Facebook, so that people can engage. I'll invite people from Facebook or LinkedIn. Let's see how it goes. So give it a format, drive replay consumption, give them a reason to stay till the end. If you have patience, go through this completely, or if you need a copy of this, ping me in the personal window. I'll send it to you, but it's not free. There's a price to it. So have a mix of slides and face-to-face teaching. Sales phase is very important. Include don't buy now message. So did I go nuts? It's actually a very powerful tactic. So you don't need to buy this now. You can make a decision. We usually include a product page link, and it's available for next 24 hours is what people keep telling.